This is the Whispering Voice. I'm just going to make a quick video, really, about several subjects. Firstly, you know the whisperer, whispering music. He's a very talented musician from Ireland, and he's also a talented whisperer, and he's most famous for making or starting the panning videos from left to right, and he does that very well. He's excellent. He has all the microphones and things because he's studying for his Bachelor of Arts in Music. He's got another channel on YouTube, and I'll put the name of the channel on this video. There's a video on his channel of a song which he's written, and he'd like you to listen to it. I'd be very grateful if you could listen to it and rate it and comment on it, as it goes towards his marks for his music. And the song is called Points and Dots, which I'll also put on the screen of this video. So I think I've been and listened to the song, and I think it's excellent, and he's very talented, and he should do very well with it. So I think for what he's done in whispering, well, I personally think anyway, that was the least I could do to pay him back, really. And the next thing I was going to speak about is I get a lot of questions from people who are going to start their own whisper video channels on different things, and they ask me what's the best way to start. Different questions like what should I talk about, how do I do it, just general things. So what I'm going to do is just give some advice. Now, I will state by giving this advice and tips, I'm in no way saying that I am the best at doing this, because I'm by far not the best at doing it, because, as you know, there's so many whisperers now with excellent quality, whispering music being one of them, and you know, they're more technically minded than I am, but this is my own, what I've done or what I do, and if it goes to help anyone, then that's it, I'm happy with that. So what I would suggest is, to anyone, first of all, if you're using a standard microphone, which is like a webcam microphone or a standalone microphone, which is used generally for webcams and talking over a webcam to someone, if you speak into one of them directly when you're whispering, you will get, I'll demonstrate this now, I'm just going to move something. Now, if you speak directly into the microphone, if I say Peter Piper this is what will happen. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Now, you see there, you get a lot of popping. So what I suggest you do is, there's two things you can do, and the first is you can buy what they call a pop filter. Now this is like a disc of cloth, similar to cloth, it's like a sort of a netting, and that goes in front of the microphone and stops any, when you say a P or a B or anything like that, it can cause a popping sound in the microphone. So you can either get a pop filter in front of it, or if money is tight, which it is these days, you can just move the microphone to the left or to the right side of your mouth. So in effect, you're not talking into the microphone, you're talking across the microphone, if that makes sense. If you can imagine holding a microphone to your mouth as if you were going to sing, just move that microphone to either the right side of your mouth or to the left, whichever. And that should eliminate a lot of the popping and sounds into the microphone. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, when you're thinking of making a video, whisper video, I get a lot of questions asking what should I speak about and this, that and the other. So there again, you can speak about anything, as long as it's not insulting or, common sense. Your hobbies, your family, your interests, your work, whatever you want. And the best thing to do is have a think about it before you record it, and maybe make a few notes on a piece of paper. There's no rules really to whispering. It's the only thing I do think is you've got to want to do it, and you've got to enjoy it to make it feel yourself, make it feel good. Because I often think, if you don't really want to make a video, or you're not feeling up to it, that can show in your voice, that you're not interested or you're not bothered. So that's another tip really. Just be interested in what you're doing, because as I say, I love making them and I enjoy making them. So if you've got that, then you're halfway there really. As for how I do it, I use a microphone called a Zoom H2, which is an audio recorder microphone and runs off batteries or power. Now that enables me to take it out to record, as you've heard in some videos, the birds, the river effect, the wind effect, and all sorts of things really. I've learned a lot myself by experiments and experience really. There's also on a microphone a thing called a gain switch, which the higher its normally settings is H for high, M for medium, and L for low. Now the higher the gain, the more sound it picks up, which, if you've listened to my last relaxation video, you'll hear more of my breath, because I had it on high gain and as I was speaking into the microphone. The setting at the moment is on medium gain. So the best thing to do is just have a play about and get used to things really. And don't be afraid, because there's no, there's nothing to go wrong really. If it goes wrong, you just do it again. And you always learn that way. The best thing I've ever learned though is I've always used a pop filter, even in front of this microphone now. And sometimes you do still get the odd noise, but it does radically reduce the noise. I think that's about it really. And the other thing is, I use a program if I want to edit the recording called Audacity, which is free. If you Google it and download that, and there again, to learn how to use it, there is a lot of tutorials on YouTube about how to use Audacity, and it's quite simple once you know how. And then you just download that into an MP3 or a WAV file, WAV file, as I do. And then if you want to add pictures or video to your whisper, you use a video editing program, and then you bring them all together then, and even that itself comes over time as you learn. But if you're interested in things like that, as I say, you're halfway there. And there again, it doesn't have to be technical. You can make them as simple as you like, because I, for one, am very grateful to any whisperer that makes a video, because it's so relaxing. So anyway, won't waffle on, as I say. I hope this has helped a few people, and if you've got no interest whatsoever in making a video, I still hope you found it relaxing just to listen to me waffling on really. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.